On 2K Sports, this is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come into tonight's game after the wash to the Lakers. And it's going to be the Trail Blazers off the tip. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here's Roy. Randall grabs the board. Frazier outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Frazier. Charlotte with a new shot clock. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land. Frazier's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hornets. It's tipped. Yep, that one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Thompson in the corner. From the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. And Doris, as we watch Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Back to Roy. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He sinks the 11-footer. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Welcome to the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Now Frazier. 5 points in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Heaney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Charlotte?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And that one drops for him.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Charlotte leading by 6. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here is Frazier. The Blazers getting the bucket. At the top of the key, Thompson. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Roy. Over Thompson. And Portland again with the bucket.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy put the mid-range.
Driving inside. The kick out to Frazier. Iverson outside. Over Hardaway. Iverson, no luck.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this career.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Vanderbilt hits them both. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Charlotte. 3-point lead. Thompson in the corner. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Charlotte. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter.
Next team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Good on the bucket. Frazier's got 7.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Avdia. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Allen Iverson grabs the miss. Now here's Frazier. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Thompson outside. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Vanderbilt with it. Iverson picks him up. And stolen by Iverson. Inside. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
3 points.
Iverson's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the 3. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Miller outside. Pass to Cummings. Sabonis with the ball. Drills the baseline jumper. Sabonis has got his first points in this one.
Well, the rock-solid mechanics of Domantas Sabonis in the catch and shoot.
Here's Iverson. The tray. And Sabonis pulls it down. And here we go with Miller running up the court. It's stolen by Frazier. Fast break now for Charlotte. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. Said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Got that one up quick. Iverson's got his third basket of the night right there. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Several teams changing it up here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hardaway. Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the first half. Thompson outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Iverson grabs the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
For the 3. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
For 3.
Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Miller outside. Pass to Rizachet. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rizachet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Randall with the bucket.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Iverson. Here's Heaney. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Hornets ahead, up by 16 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
38.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Charlotte leading by 16. On the wing, Koulibaly. Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to Frazier. Thompson right side. Pocket 6. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. He's got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
Frazier with it. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson in the corner. On the wing, Thompson. Frazier left side. Pass to Edey. And here's Frazier. Second chance shot. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 5 now.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Thanking your Blazer dancers.
And so here's Portland. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. For 3, Roy. Hornets with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Avdia. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. To stop the run, he lays it in. He has 6.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Thompson misses.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Here he goes. Fires from deep. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Frazier. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Roy. Stolen by Thompson. A fast break now for Charlotte. The offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Plays it up and banks it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Thompson outside. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's dance time in Portland.
So both teams making some changes here. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's get crazy fans.
The 3 from Iverson. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. One-on-one fast break. Man with it. Outguarded by Dunn. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Kept alive by Charlotte. Pass to Edey. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trailed by 20. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Roy can't hit. Iverson outside. Plenty of space. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hornets lead by 18.
56.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Portland with the ball. They trail by 18. Now, man. Roy from outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit 1 in the first half, too.
Here's Iverson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Stolen by Avdia. Here's Rizachet. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Iverson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Charlotte making a switch.
For your Blazer Dancer.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Roy. Edey with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Thompson misses. Trailblazers trailed by 18. Here's Vanderbilt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Allen Iverson.
Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Back to Frazier. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Hardaway with a wide open look. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Stolen away. Vanderbilt with the steal. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Roy from outside. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Charlotte.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He's a terrific two-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Hornets leading by 11. Here's Frazier. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it. Nice shot by Thompson.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thompson from long range sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Klay Thompson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right timed pass.
Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Hardaway gets it to go. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Frazier with it. Hardaway picks him up. Iverson outside. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
The assist.
And the Hornets lead by 12.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Roy gets the bucket. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.